when I needed it. And she is going to talk today a little bit about what our district governor wants us to hear. And then she's going to give, do some other surprises for us. So with that, please, please give, well, she and I talked yesterday about it. And so I hope we're still having those opportunities.
You're scaring me a little bit, but it's okay.
Me too, actually.
No, it's good, it's good. So with that, I'd like to introduce Janet Reagor. Welcome her.
Thank you. Thank you, Bea, for that introduction. And thank you, President Tom, and everyone for welcoming me today. Like everyone, I really miss gathering in person. I always enjoy visiting your club for the fellowship, but also y'all have the best view. And but this is a good view too, seeing all of you and getting caught up on what's going on. I also want to mention that our other colleague, Bea, is an assistant governor, and then Ed Lumbar is also on the call. He's that shadowy figure that came in just a little bit ago. So he's joining us from WestJax. But so this year, the district is having area governors deliver the district governor's welcome, and then District Governor Rich is hoping to connect with all of you all the clubs later, perhaps hopefully at service projects. He loves doing that, or other types of events when things kind of free up a little more. An area governor's job is to be a resource to the club presidents, and as I mentioned, there are 3 of us. Bea is in charge of membership, so anyone who has issues or questions about membership should reach out to Bea. Ed is a second-year AG, and he is focusing on foundation this year. I know this is not the Rotary year that any of us imagined, but I've been so impressed with how all the clubs are really stepping up. I mean, you guys are bringing in new members and you're meeting virtually. You're still doing lots of service projects and doing all kinds of amazing work. So I congratulate you on that. I'm going to start by just reading, a brief welcome from District Governor. And I think you know that he calls us his flamingos. So greeting flamingos. Rotary has provided Marie and me opportunities to help make the world a slightly less dark, slightly brighter, and better place than what it could have been otherwise. To fight for the eradication of the crippling disease that is polio, to care for the hurt, the hungry, the homeless, and the helpless. And Rotary has made me a better person along the way, in no small part due to the gifts of friendship and love that we share at our small club and throughout the district. We have an amazing, passionate district, one of the absolute best in the Rotary world, over 3,500 Rotarians, Rotaractors, and Interactors who care deeply about our communities and each other. And that is also what makes Rotary such an amazing organization. What this year means for me as your district governor, well, Rich, that is, and the ask I have for each of you is to help make sure Rotary opens opportunities. Only by remaining committed to our Rotary ideals, embodied by the 4-way test, can we face the challenges of today's world, embrace change, and find alternate ways to take advantage of those service opportunities in our lives. And yes, to the betterment of ourselves. It's being smart, selfish. My charge to all district Rotarians is to look at this Rotary year as one where you can take effective action. Each of you can have a profound effect on someone this year, either here in Northeast Florida or in some foreign land. There is a world crying for help, and Rotary, through your efforts, must answer the call. Rotary is needed now more than ever. With your club's support and help, we can continue our proud tradition of servant leadership, strong foundation giving, and fun and fellowship in our clubs. Much is expected of all the successful clubs in the district, especially yours. Please help make this Rotary year our best year so far. Thank you for your service above self. It is an honor to be on this journey together. Yours in Rotary service, Rich Turnbull. So that's Rich's message. And I also wanted to share a very brief message from RI President Holger Knack. Let's see if I can do this. Are y'all seeing that? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Dear friends in Rotary, we all love Rotary, and all of us have taken on great responsibility. This is our opportunity to strengthen our network, not for our personal glory, but for the good of Rotary. We believe that our acts of service, big or small, create opportunity for the people who need our help. And we also know that every act of service will inspire and change us. Rotary is not just a club that you join. It is an invitation to endless opportunity. Rotary opens opportunities for the people we serve and for ourselves. I've asked the district governors to deliver 4 messages to clubs. This is briefly, first, we want to grow by new, different.
Oh man, I knew that was going to happen. All right, well, maybe that's not going to work. Doggone it. Oh, here we go. Is he back?
Innovative club models that meet the needs of young professionals and Rotaractors. And I'm asking you to support those new clubs in your area and think about creating your innovative satellite. Second, please host at least one strategic meeting a year and asking where your club wants to be in 5 years and what value it brings to your members. Third, I wish your club to grow, but please select your members carefully and make sure that they are a good fit to your club and that your club meets their expectations. And please take care of them. And by the way, there is no wrong age to become a Rotarian. Well, even though everything right now is about the coronavirus, please continue your club efforts to end polio by donating to End Polio Now. We must fulfill our promise we made to the children of this world. Based on our strategic plan, together, we will grow Rotary. Now, the coronavirus has changed the world. We can no longer meet in person as usual. And we don't know how long this will continue. But that's the only real change. Everything else remains. We now come together virtually, like today. We can see each other. We can discuss together, listen to a speaker, and plan new projects. And we share the Rotary values, and we all share our 4 waiters. Even in times of crisis, and especially now, Rotaries open opportunities for us and for the people who need our help. With our commitment to service above self, we will be able to overcome one of the greatest humanitarian challenges. Of course, everyone wants us to get back to normal. But in Rotary, this is the time for change. This is the time to be revolutionary. Let's take the opportunity now to make Rotary ready for the future. I'm asking you, please, put everything on test. Frequency and manner of your meetings, your location, day, time, procedures, your events, selection of new members, fundraising projects, your projects, simply everything. Your club can become more attractive, flexible, and effective. Don't waste the opportunity. I would like to thank you for your commitment to our great organization. Everything we do opens another opportunity for someone, somewhere. Thank you very much, and stay healthy. Friends in Rotary.
Oh, sorry.
We all love Rotary, and all of us have taken on great responsibility.
So some of the highlights from that video that Rich wanted me to mention is that Rotary creates pathways for members to improve their lives and the lives of those they help through service projects. He says we really need to embrace change and how to keep clubs focused on keeping current members as well as adding new members. And with that, he'd like to see more women in leadership roles and more Rotaractors playing an integral part in how clubs are formed and run. And again, he just expressed the need for Rotary members to embrace change. Next says, we will not let the rapid change defeat us. We will capture this moment to grow Rotary, making it stronger, more adaptable, and even more aligned with our core values. So with that, I don't know if B or Ed would like to talk about kind of their role and how they can interact with the clubs this year. B, Ed.
So Ed, are you there? Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'll be real brief. You guys have a great, great club. If anybody you know wants to become a Paul Harris Fellow or Major Donor, let me know or email me. But I'm looking forward to meeting in person soon and working with y'all to have a great year. So thank you. That's it.
Thank you,
Ed. Yeah, so this is my first year as an assistant governor, and I will be responsible for membership. And our club is in Area 6. There are 12 areas within our district, and the clubs that are in Area 6 are Baker County, downtown Jacksonville, Riverside Jacksonville, San Marco Jacksonville, South Jacksonville, and West Jacksonville. And I'll be working with each of the membership chairs for those clubs. So past President Bill Langley, expect to be hearing from me. I also just want to say thank you to both Janet and Ed, because it's exciting to have all three of the area governors for Area 6 here at one time, so that you know who we are and the roles that each of us are playing in the district. So thank you, Janet, and thank you, Ed.
Thank you. President Tom, that's really all I had, unless anyone had questions, which I was a little intimidated to ask because I hear you're a very inquisitive club. But you reminded me that we've got Dean Scott, our immediate past area governor, and immediate past district governor, Mike, with us today, so we should be able to handle anything. Maybe.
I'm sure you can. Anybody have any questions for Janet? Anybody want to tell Janet what a great job she's doing?
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you.
Gosh, Janet, thank you. Well, I appreciate you getting us all caught up, especially with regard to Rich's plan, and we would like to show our thanks to you by making a donation in your honor to the Rotary Foundation. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Being here.
President Tom?
Yes.
I was just going to suggest that maybe Janet and Ed talk about how their clubs are handling COVID and what they're doing. Is there anything we might be able to learn from San Marco or West Jacksonville?
That's good.
That's good. What do you think, Janet?
Well, I'm learning from y'all. I mean, like I said, you're bringing in new members and meeting virtually. I'm very impressed, and Dean has let me know that y'all are still doing service projects. We're such a small club. We've had a little tougher time doing that. We are meeting twice a month in the morning, and we do a happy hour meeting, and those are actually better received, better attended, I should say, than our morning meetings. We have not kind of climbed that hurdle to have a service project yet. We are hoping we're going to start a little free food pantry at our adopted school. So we're working on building that and getting that up and going for school starting. But our membership has stayed steady. We haven't lost anyone, but yeah, we're doing okay. Thank you for asking. Like I said, I'm learning from you. Ed?
So nothing really too much to add, just weekly Zoom calls. Some of our membership obviously wants to get back in person, social distancing, all that stuff. So hopefully in October, January, we'll be meeting at the Florida Yacht Club. And then some service projects coming up in the fall, cleaning the river, cleaning the streets, just little things, odds and ends. And Patty obviously has been great asset to both of our clubs because She has connections at the hospitals, so we've done some of the stuff in partnership with y'all. So that's really it, but looking forward to bigger and better times.
Do y'all know of anyone who's meeting live in person yet?
I think North Jacksonville, Mandarin, and a few other clubs, Baker County, and a few other clubs throughout the district. I can't remember off the top of my head.
St. Augustine is meeting in person also.
Yeah. Thanks, Dean.
I will say I've been in on some of those meetings, and it is interesting sitting, watching things in Zoom, and you realize the social distancing, I mean, it goes down the tubes real quickly because we're so happy to see everybody else that you're just watching it from outside, and it's not there. But they do try to set things up as they all walk in with masks, but once again, the mask comes down as soon as they start eating. So they're trying. It's just, when we get back together, we want to see each other and give each other a hug and that sort of thing.
Got it. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else want to grill Janet for anything? All right then. Thanks again, Janet, really.